What up, John? How's it going? So we're gonna get into questions. We're gonna break down some games. I'm just setting up this stream here. I am live on Twitter as well and all the other typical spots where you can actually see my screen and see some of the tools I'm using to break down games and do analysis and all of that. So shout out to everyone on the Twitter stream, Twitch stream, YouTube stream, Instagram stream, all that. Dodgers against Skins. We're gonna get into that in a bit. Sweat says crushing it on Sobet. Yes, sir, baby. Yes, we are. 6 out of 7 winning weeks, 5 straight winning weeks on the VIP props, and now we got 3 straight winning days. Off to a great start for this week, trying to run it up big time. We got a 2-unit play. We got a 2-unit play on the Sobet today. We got the Mets first 5 run line on the free play I shared already. We're going to get into the questions. Carlos wants to know, or Sukraj wants to know about Dodgers against Skeens. We're going to get into that. Jack, what's up, baby? George, how's it going? Hope everyone rode yesterday. A big so bet day, 2-1 on our main plays, 3-0 on our props. Hope everyone got involved. Kiki, appreciate the follow. Good call on the Yankees yesterday. Yeah, I was boots on ground for that, Justin. So enjoyed a good game. Nerfy, nothing really tickles my fancy for the Nerfy. Let's go, Xavier. Love to hear it. Love to hear it. Let's go. Red Sox money line. I don't have anything for that game, but if you really, really, really are fiending for some action on the first game, I think the first 5 under could be decent. Did I do the top one challenge yesterday? I did not. I chilled. I had one big old Bud Light, 24-ouncer. How do I feel about the Astros game? We can talk about the Astros game. Let's get into it. I'm gonna pull up Odds Jam here, see the different lines on the different games, kind of get a value, then we'll go into it. Yeah, Justin knows what's up. This guy's smart when it comes to this business. Justin knows. Justin knows. Definitely join the Sobet. Go to my profile, hit the link tree. Top link is Sobet. And we're going for our 4th straight winning day. So you definitely want to get involved. Nobody has done better than me so far this MLB season. Literally, no one on this app, no one anywhere you're doing anything. What do I like to do other than sports? Never get questions like that. Well, I appreciate you asking about me. I appreciate you caring. I do a lot of stuff. I do I do comedian. I'm a comedian. I do comedy at New York Comedy Club. Love anything creative in that realm. Obviously, a lot of sports betting, all that is definitely up my alley. That's why I do it. Prop picks. Go to my profile on my Sobet profile on a web browser and click that VIP props link, and you get them. Roger, appreciate the gifts. Yeah, Deepak is crazy. If you're following me on Sobet, go to the profile, hit the link tree. Top link is Sobet. If you're following me on Sobet, you get access to everyone on there. Playboy Brian always saying, where the slips at? Where the slips at? First of all, you're obviously a loser. I can tell by your username. Obviously, massive loser. We would never hang out. We would never get along. I would never want to spend any time with you. But secondly, you're asking for slips. People are always asking for slips. First of all, you post a slip on TikTok, the video gets taken down. Point blank, period. That's how it goes. Capo, let's go, baby. Let's go. Love to hear it. Minute Maid, I'm gonna answer this question in a second as well. Secondly, Playboy, if I showed you a slip or I didn't, would it matter? Because I told you the play before the game started. So if I place the action or not, obviously I'm placing the action. But if I place the action or not, would it matter? I say what's going to happen before the game happens. Though you got timestamps on it, and then it hits. So does it matter? Libra, I appreciate the follow. Give me 46 more follows, baby. 46 more follows. Isaiah, 45 more follows. But to answer this question, what is my income for sports betting, comedy? Do I have other stuff? So my income isn't from sports betting, like straight up just my profit from sports betting, because and that's the thing people will lie to you about. People don't get rich and make like a real living. I'm not saying nobody. There are some people. Appreciate the follows. We need 41 more, 40 more. Run those up. But people don't really get rich from sports betting so much. I make my living from making content around sports betting. I make from the videos I do on here, from the paid communities I run, from the affiliates that I work with, from the sponsors that I work with. Roger, appreciate the gifts. So the general content, I make money as a content creator. And yeah, I make some money sports betting as well. But like, I do $50 units. We went up 40 units in May, 41 units. It was an unbelievable month, but that's still $2,000. I'm not living off $2,000. Patrick, appreciate the follow. We need 38 more. We need 37 more. Ramsey, appreciate it. Absolutely, Justin. That's what it's all about. $10 for Sobek gets all my plays. I post every single day the main plays. But I will tell you this. How do I get my profile from the live stream? You should see it right here. You can search Pick'em PD in your search tab or whatever. But if you see it right here, you see my face, click on that, go to my profile, click the link tree, which is the main thing in my bio, and go to my profile. It's baseball props right now during MLB season. We do some NBA props. We'll do football props when the time comes, but it's MLB right now. Um, but anyway, I just created the course and it's going to start 2 weeks from yesterday, so 13 days from now. But in terms of making money off doing this, the it's a school, if you're familiar with the platform, but it's a school. It's a 6-month roadmap to making money for sports betting content. Well, I started at 50, now it's up to 65. I reset for the beginning of season just because I want to track with everyone. Props are on the VIP, Breeze. But anyway, sorry, that's long-winded. But to respond to the general question, I am talking about every single thing I do to make money around sports betting, not from the profit on my bets, from the content that I'm making, the affiliates I'm working with, the sponsors I'm working with, the paid communities. And the idea behind this course is that it's building you up to do the same thing that I'm doing, and then I'll literally refer you to the people you do it with once you get an account going. Skeet's definitely striking out Dodgers. I think so. HM is my what's my VIP? If you go to sorry for people that are asking about the VIP, MLB is the most profitable sport, but we had a solid season for NFL and NBA as well. But MLB's been the biggest. But for anyone who wants my plays, go to my profile, click the link on my profile. It's a link tree. The top link is SoBet. You go through that link, you get all my plays every single day. It's a full month for less than $10 a month. There is an additional section on there for people that are already on SoBet. If you want the VIP props, go to my profile on SoBet and click the link on a web browser. If you're in the app, it won't work. So be on a web browser and do it. We're going to answer these questions. I know it's a little crowded, a little long-winded getting to all these, but I just want to make sure everyone knows exactly where to go. Continue to ask that question if you need clarification, but it's on my TikTok profile. You click the link tree. The top link will be SoBet. And you get all my plays right there. It's less than $10 a month going through that link. We went up 41 units throughout May. 41 units. 41 units. If you were doing 25, if you were doing 50-cent units, you'd be up money. If you were doing 25-cent units, you'd be up money on the $10. That's good. Boom truck. SoBet is fire. Dodgers plus 1.5. We'll talk about Dodgers. We'll talk about all Red Sox money line. I know that's the early game. 40 units is huge. Raja, I appreciate the love, appreciate the gift. CBC, appreciate the gifts, appreciate everyone throwing those through. Keep the likes coming, keep the fouls coming. If we get 35 more fouls, I'll share another free play from the SoBet. What book does Pickett pull their stats from? They don't pull it from a book, they pull it from all the users on the book. So they're linked to all the books, but if I'm linked to DraftKings and you're linked to FanDuel and he's linked to Caesars, and we all put our action in, Pickett is dragging all that. Exactly, Xavier. Absolutely huge month for me. What we're looking to do is put up 6% ROI in a month. This past month, we did 40 units off of about 250. It was like 16% ROI. Absolutely insane numbers. Insane numbers. Had a huge, huge month. And we're looking to run it back in June. That's what we're here to do. MLB is our most profitable. Nobody is better at MLB than us. We have very strong numbers for NFL, very strong numbers for college sports, very strong numbers for NBA, but nobody is doing MLB the way we're doing. And if you're on SoBet, if you go to my profile, you hit the link tree, you get on SoBet, right? You get access not just to me, you get access to the whole app. So you can follow people from all sorts of different sports. There's guys that know NHL, guys that know UFC, all that. How accurate is it, do you think? It just shows it's not accurate in terms of all the bets ever. It shows everyone on Pickett, and Pickett does have a ton of users, but it's only part of it. Yeah, it's Mets first five minus 0.5, Marco. First five money line's fine, but it's way juicier. Agreed. So it's only a portion of the money. It's accurate, but it's only a portion. Luke, appreciate the file. Brandon, appreciate the file. We need 33 more. Brandon, I'm going to share you my play for today. But the way to win in MLB, especially, but in all sports, it's not one lock. First of all, there's no such thing as a lock. Exactly, Roger. Anything over 50% is incredible. Love it, Malachi. Don't love parlays, but I'm happy you hit. It's not about one lock. It's not about one play. It's not about trying to get rich quick. It's about finding value and consistently hammering that value in the long term. In the long term, it's Poppy. We went 2-1 on our mains yesterday, 3-0 on our props. Mets probably gonna get rained out. We'll see. If that happens, maybe I'll share a different play. But yeah, money line first five and minus 0.5 first five. If it ties, if it's 0-0 or 1-1 or whatever, if it's tied after five, it would be a push on the money line. It's a loss on minus 0.5. Yeah. Oh, and if you go to my link tree, there's a picket link. Dodgers were terrible yesterday. Yeah, absolutely pathetic. Kept us from a clean 6-0 sweep. Puppy, appreciate the follow. We need 32 more. Creator code for so what? Yeah, JW, it's PD, but if you go to my profile, you hit the link tree, hit the top link, you get it automatically inputs in. You get all my plays for less than $10 a month. I think the heaviest juice I've done this season is minus 145. I'll rarely go above that. Maybe a prop at like minus 160. There was one prop, it was an NBA prop, and it was minus 170 on all the books. And we got it at plus 116 on Caesars, sent it out while the line was all crazy the night before, hammered it for 5 units. It hit. A lot of people ended up coming in late and got it like minus 150 or whatever. That's our 5-unit play, our only 5-unit play we've done in the last couple months. But yeah, smacked it. Some people got up to plus what it was like 5.8 units on it. Other people only got plus 3 units if they didn't get the good line. But that's another reason why it's important to join the SoBet is because when I put out the plays, I'm giving you the play and the value that I got it at and the book that I got it on, the line that I got it at, exactly when it happens. No such thing as a 15-unit play. Our max play is 5, and we don't really even do that. Went 9-1. Yes, the only loss was Dodgers. Damn. But still, 9-1. Can't hate it. Boots on ground, Chicago. No, that's a brutal series. Stay away. Stay away. All right. Yeah, I just haven't synced up the books, Owen. I haven't synced up the books yet. I gotta refresh it because every time you log in, you have to sync up your book, and I haven't been on in a few days. Mike, appreciate the follow. We need 28 more follows. 28 more follows. Hell yeah, JB. Yeah, max 2 units, Rod. It's really, really rare we go above 2 units. Love it, say guy. Appreciate everyone who rode with me on SoBet yesterday, who keeps stacking up these wins with us. 3-day win streak, about to make it 4. Andres, appreciate the follow. We need 28 more. I'm gonna get into some of these. The Mets, Braves, money line. No. Not a good spot to bet the Braves. I'm not even saying fade the Braves, but not a good spot. Royals today with Singer pitching. All right, I'm gonna start answering some of these questions. I know we've been slow, but I'm gonna start getting into these. We'll talk about Phillies in a moment. Let's just talk about we'll talk about Royals first. Braves, I don't want to touch that game. If anything, you can go first 5 under, but I don't really advise touching that game. Mets first 5 minus 0.5 is the play that I gave out today. That is first 5 minus 0.5, so that's a run line play. Phillies minus 1.5. We'll talk about that. But first, let's look at Royals right now. So I'm pulling up odds jam, and this is important too. So pay attention to this. When I look at a game, I'm trying to find the highest value plays possible. Not the most likely to hit necessarily, just the highest value plays. So if I see a line that is better than what it should be, that's a good play. Minus 120 when it should be minus 140 is a good play. It's better than plus 100 when it should be minus 110. Capo, just go to my profile. The main plays should be very available. 3 main plays, money lines, run lines, over-unders. Will Newton, good to see you, bro. You got it, Rob. You want all the plays, go to my profile, hit that link, get on SoBet. Joe, appreciate the follow. Give me 27 more follows, 27 more follows. Run those numbers up. So anyway, about the Royals. It's Singer against Sandlin. The bullpens are tired. Yesterday was kind of crazy. You're getting Kansas City, best line plus 114. A lot of books around plus 105. Rob, appreciate the follow. Give me 25 more. Yeah, Kobe 2-0, baby. Love it. It's not a bad play, Sports Addict. I would lean under in the first 5 in that game, but I don't hate that play. So now looking at this Royals game, obviously we like what we've seen from Singer so far this season, but let's dive a little deeper. He's facing Cleveland. The way he's pitched against these Cleveland hitters, he actually has a lot of experience against them. We don't only have 1 play. We got 3 main plays, and we got 3 player props. If you're on the SoBet. Go to my profile here, hit the link tree, top link is SoBet. You get all my plays, less than $10 a month. We got Mets first 5 minus 0.5. Barry Slot, appreciate the follow. I need 22 more follows. Guys, a lot of people say regressing. A lot of people don't understand. I'm not trying to be a dick, but don't understand what regression is. Having a bad game or 2 is not regressing. You have to look at a career splits, long term. Even look at the last few months, look at the last season, understand where they're at. And regressing does not mean I'm a 300 hitter and I'm hitting 400. Now I'm going to hit 200 to balance it out. It means you're a 300 hitter, you're hitting 400. That's too good to be true. You're probably going to hit 300. Boston, Atlanta, don't love it. If you had to play anything, first 5 under. Now back to this Royals game. So Singer against Cleveland specifically has pretty weak numbers. When you look at how the hitters faced against him, we got a guy who's 2 for 4, 6 for 10, 1 for 2. You got a guy hitting 8 for 22, 4 for 16, 7 for 18 against him, 4 for 7 against him, 3 for 21 against him, and 11 or 10 for 23. Several hitters with at least a dozen at-bats that have hit very well against Singer. I don't want to ride the Royals in this spot because that lineup has experienced him and has done well against him. Now, Sandlin's throwing for the Guards. His numbers are nasty so far this season. No one's paid attention to him, okay? 0.77 whip, 29 Ks in 26 innings. Really strong numbers. Now, I understand it's not a massive sample size, but really strong numbers. In his career, which is pretty limited, obviously, he's got a 104 whip. Now, we're not going to see him go deep into this game. It's probably going to be more of a bullpen game. But maybe he goes 3-4, gets off to a good start. Maybe you could go first 5 Guards in this spot. Let me see what kind of a line you get there. First half money line. What up, Alex? Appreciate it, Shay Day. But anyway, talking about this Royals Guardian spot right now, I definitely don't like the Royals. Singer's had a bad experience against this team. If you go first 5 money line Cleveland at -113 on Bet Rivers here, -113 is the best value you're going to see. That would be worth playing in my mind. It's not one of my plays. I'm not saying it's top 3, but yeah. Robbie, do you have to subscribe to get the picks? What you have to do is go to my profile. Go to my profile here on TikTok. Hit the link tree, which is in my profile, and the top link is SoBet. You go through that link, you get it discounted, less than $10 a month. You get all my picks. Patty, I just talked about how Singer has struggled against these hitters. I'm not saying he can't get 4Ks, but why would you ride the spot in this situation? We'll talk Yankees in a little bit. Guys. Yes, sir, Zach. Let's keep the winning rolling. Anyone who wants to keep the winning rolling, go to my profile. Get on SoBet. You go to my profile, you hit the link tree. The top link is SoBet. You get all my plays every single day for less than $10 a month. That's the play. So, anyway, to talk about that Royals game, I don't like the Royals in this spot. Bullies, I said do we have only one play today? I already told you we got 3 plays up, we got 3 props up. Go to my profile, hit the link tree, top link is SoBet, you get them. It's all good, Patty. It's all good. I'm not trying to be aggressive with you. But if you ask the same question and I answer it twice, come on. We got a lot of questions we're running through every day. We're ignoring a lot of questions because we can't get to them all. We're going to try to get to all of them about all the different games. Home, if it only shows you one, you're looking wrong. Are you on my SoBet profile? If you are, you scroll down, you will see 3 plays. It's 1 post, 3 plays. Go to the VIP props. 3 plays. 1 post, 3 plays. Send bet slips. Okay, so what do you mean by send bet slips? Like, people say this, and I assume it's a troll from like someone else that sends it to troll. But like, what do you mean by send bet slips? I post a play well before the game begins. You can see the timestamps on my video. I tell you the play I'm picking. I tell you what I like, and then you see the result. So you know what I picked. You know that I picked it beforehand. There's no tricking anything. You saw if it was right, you saw it was wrong. There's never a deleted video. You've seen the last 3 videos, they all hit. So, what do you mean send bet slips? You want me to actually DM you a bet slip every single time? Is that what you want? If I post a actual bet slip on TikTok, I will get my account restricted. That's just how it goes. Also, whether or not, if I put $1 million on a play or I put 50 cents on the play, the result is the result. Skoko saying, I need an absolute lock for tonight. Skoko, brother, that's not how this works. That's not how it works. There's no such thing as an absolute lock. We give out 3 plays, 3 main plays, 3 props. You like the plays, we ride the plays, we find value, we win on the long term. If you go, I need an absolute lock, well, you're going to need another one tomorrow and another one tomorrow. You're just going to put everything on the absolute lock. You're going to bust. It's not how it goes. We'll talk Yankees in a moment. A1, appreciate you, bro. I'm just saying, everyone who says absolute lock, if someone's telling you I've got an absolute lock, they're lying, they're a scammer. And if everyone says I need an absolute lock, you might hit your absolute lock, but then you're going to miss one of them and you're going to run out. Yeah, TS81 for real. The absolute lock is death and taxes. Yes, exactly. Bet the math, find the value, go. Okay, so if it's the picks that you want, just go to my profile. Go to my profile here on TikTok. Hit the link tree, and it'll take you straight to and the top link will be SoBet, which will take you straight to my profile where I post all my plays. Exactly, JB. Join the PD's legit been killing ever since. Love it, Spencer. Let's go. Let's go. All right, we're gonna answer more of these questions. We're gonna get into a few more of these games. So let's get into it here. If I missed your question, run it back. I'll answer in a little bit. But all the plays are on SoBet. The link tree is it's the link in my profile here on TikTok. You have to be on the on a web browser. Drop Dead Gorgeous. You have to be on a web browser, not on the app. Build your bankroll is key. Exactly, Justin. What do we think Mariners today? Let's talk about Mariners. So scrolling down, we got Mariners at minus 155. That's the best line on the Mariners is minus 155 on MGM. So pretty juicy, but let's get into the game. Let's see it. The Mariners sneakily have one of the best pitching rotations in baseball right now. Very sneakily, very strong. Gilbert on the mound against Estes. Gilbert's not one of my favorite pitchers for the Mariners this year, but he still got pretty nice numbers. A 1 flat whip, 71 Ks in 77 innings. Very good numbers. The A's hitting is trash. It's been really, really bad. People thought, oh, maybe they're not as bad as last year after an okay, for their standards, April, but their hitting is trash. Now, Estes is throwing for the A's. He's not bad. 20 Ks in 21 innings, 1-2-1 whip. He had a good game last game. This is his rookie season, so he's progressing as time goes. He's not a bad pitcher. I definitely lean Mariners, but I don't like Mariners at minus 155. You could go under in that spot, but yeah. How come no Orioles today? Orioles aren't bad. We'll talk about Orioles, but yeah. Seattle minus 115 at Circa. That's crazy. Diogo, what app do I see pitcher stats? When I'm just looking at high level stuff like strikeouts and whip, that's just on MLB.com. When I'm diving into the slate and getting all my stats for the actual plays for the day on SoBet, I'm looking at Baseball Savant. I'm looking at Fangraphs. I'm looking at deeper stats, deeper metrics. No, Pirates Dodgers isn't the spot. I know it was a 1-0 game yesterday, but still, two good offenses, guys that can go yard. Not two good offenses, too good an offense on the Dodgers, guys who can go yard. I don't like those nerves. Yanks were a nuke, Bryce. Love it. Yeah, huge play on the Yankees yesterday. That was great. Leo, what up? The play I shared already is Mets run line, first 5 minus 0.5. I'm going to read that play from the SoBet so people know what it looks like when I post a play on SoBet. This is an example. I'm about to read it off right now. And if you want all these plays every single day, go to my profile. Hell yeah, Bryce. Go to my profile, hit the link tree, and the top link is SoBet. That'll take you straight to my profile. You'll get all my plays every single day. If you use that link in my TikTok profile, you'll get in for less than $10 a month. Now, here's the play, the free play that I'm sharing for the day. And if we get 22 more follows, I'll share another one. But this is what it looks like. Mets, minus 0.5 on the run line, first 5 innings. Minus 120 on DK, 1.2 units. Lipton, appreciate the follow. 21 more. Again, it's Mets. Mets minus 0.5 run line is the play. First 5 innings. Minus 120 is the value. DK is the book. 1.2 units is what we're risking to win 1 unit. So one more time, it's Mets, minus 0.5 on the run line, first 5 innings, minus 120 on DK, 1.2 units. Now, got it. Fading Patrick Corbin as usual. 6.19 expected ERA, 1.67 whip, 1.67 whip, 318 batting average against. Come on, that's horrible. The Mets have actually been one of the hottest offenses versus lefties last 2 weeks, second in average at 318, second in OPS at 939, and first in weighted run creation at 170. Think about that. First in weighted run creation at 170. Nobody's doing that. Nobody's doing it. It's the Mets. Sneaky. That's how we find value. No one's paying attention to how good the Mets have been against lefties in the last 2 weeks. Now, Severino's thrown for the Mets. He's been up and down this season, but Washington doesn't really scare us. 12th in average at 245, 19th in OPS, 22nd in weighted run creation, all mediocre to bad numbers. We don't want to deal with New York's bullpen. That's why we're going first 5 on the run line. It's great value. Mets, first 5, minus 0.5 on the run line. That is a 1.2 unit play at minus 120. If you want all my plays like this every single day on SoBet, go to my profile, hit the link tree. Top link is SoBet and you get it. Bryce, I don't know if you're still on live, but this picture's unreal. I actually ended up at the game as well. Last second decision. But yeah, that's sick. Those seats are fire. JD Martinez home run. Hitting props are not good. It's still good, Justin, minus 125. Joe Mona saying game will be rained out. Are you saying like for certain? Because we'll see. Braves Sox, I don't love it. If you want to do something in that spot, I would say first five under 5.5. No, this is a cold brew. Yeah, Gill is absolutely dealing. 6 innings, 1 hit. I left in the eighth though, and I feel like there was a bomb right as I walked out. The cheering went crazy, and they went up 2 runs. I didn't actually check the box score to see what that was. Um, Astros Cardinals. We'll talk about Astros Cardinals in a moment here. We'll talk about Astros Cardinals in a moment. We already talked about Mets first five minus 0.5. Give me 20 more fouls. We'll get another play from the SoBet. But if you want all the SoBet plays, go to my profile, hit the link tree. First link is SoBet. Follow me, get all my plays. 3 straight winning days, going for 4 straight winning days. We have 41 units up in May, won 6 out of our last 7 weeks, 5 straight winning weeks on VIP props. Nobody's doing what we're. Joe Baskin, appreciate the follow. Be like, Joe, we need 19 more follows, 19 more follows. First game's all under 0.5 in the first. Damn, Beer's going for a 5-way nerf daddy. Orioles nerfy, Padres nerfy. Why are you ever going Padres, or why are you ever going Orioles nerfy? Am I going to Yankees Dodgers this weekend? There's a chance, Cam. I'm probably busy this weekend. I went to Yankees last night. I went to Mets Dodgers last week. Let's go, sports cards. We love to see that. Keep stacking, baby. Keep stacking. V-neck, Alex, King, appreciate the follows. We need 16 more. 16 more. Vanessa, what's the confusion? Do I go to Vegas, TS81? I haven't in a while. I do, but I haven't in a while. I was thinking about World Series of Poker this year, but probably not. User, appreciate the files. Slow motion, appreciate the file. We need 14 more files. Run those up. We don't have a play for the Orioles game. Yesterday we did. Yesterday we hit Orioles minus 1.5, and it was so free. So easy. No sweat. Fetty over 4.5 Ks. I don't hate it, but I'm not going to ride it. Not against the Cubs. Not in this spot. I don't love it. Yankees money line. Yeah, Yankees money line is strong. Maybe minus 1.5. Alex knows. Alex is spitting facts. Join the SoBet. Go to my profile, hit the link tree, get on SoBet. All right, Cam. If I'm there, I'm down. Seattle minus 1.5 on the run line, 9th inning wild pitch. Oh, that's sickening, Jace. That's sickening. What are the bets for today? What do you mean I didn't get the event? You don't have to paste your question 3 times in a row, bro. It's all good. If you want my plays, go to my profile and hit the link tree, get on SoBet. Here, I don't. That's the thing. I don't ask people to say it. People see I pin the comments when I say this. It looks like promo, but it's actually just people who are trying to pay it forward because I've been making them cash on SoBet. Vinny, appreciate the follow. We need 13 more follows. Favorite pitcher props? Maybe I'll share one. Don says, would I take the Braves pitcher over 4Ks at plus 120 right now? We don't know much about him, is my thing. I can look at his numbers a little bit more. We just don't know much about him, right? He's had 1 start. He went 5 innings, struck out 5. So, that's all we know is through 1 time. At plus 120, maybe a half unit, Don. But I definitely wouldn't hammer it. It's just when we're putting in our plays, we want as much information as possible, as much stats we can lean on and probabilities we can lean on. And when it's like someone that has thrown 1 game ever, I don't have too much to work with. So that's why I'm not touching it. But again, if we get 14 more fouls, I'll share another free play from the SoBet, and maybe we'll do a prop. If you like Phillies run line, we'll talk about it. Phillies run line, we will talk about that. And if you want the plays, go to my profile, hit that link tree, get them. We're going to talk about Rangers money line first. Yeah, see, guy, that's on SoBet as well, but I'll share it. It's Baltimore. TJ, appreciate the follow. Give me 10 more. Andy, the free play is Mets first 5 minus 0.5. R is a subscriber to live, so that means I'm going to answer his questions. Rangers money line. I've been staying away from the Rangers for good reason, but we'll look at this one. They just haven't been hitting lately, and I'm not a huge believer in staying away from teams slumping, but I just haven't loved what I've seen from him this season. I don't trust Urania that much, and Maeda is all over the place. I could see him having a good game in this one, to be totally honest. He's been getting a little better after his tough start, and he should be striking people out more. The Rangers don't do great with off speed, so I'm not saying take the Tigers, but I would stay away from the Rangers money line today. 5 units of profit. Zach, let's go, baby. Big one yesterday. I think we went up, including props, over 4 units yesterday. If it went 15 innings, would I be able to keep up with the beers? Got you, Rogelio, appreciate the shares. 10 more follows. 10 more follows. No, I didn't even make it through 9 with the tall boys. Braves under 10. I would prefer the first 5 under 5.5 if you had to do it. And Don, to answer your question, I don't love anything for the early game, but first 5 under 5.5 for the Red Sox would be okay. Hell yeah, Zach. Yeah, the VIP props have been crushing. 5 straight winning weeks on VIP props. Last week wasn't a huge profit, small one, but we had like 14 units profit in the 2 weeks prior, and then last week was small profit. But again, everyone who wants these plays, go to my profile, hit the link tree. Top link is so bet you get all my plays. I know if the Dodgers could just get like 2 more hits. Brandon, appreciate the follow. Exactly, Kool-Aid. Kool-Aid knows. Kool-Aid's a real grinder. Anyone who really does this knows, hey, we're watching games and we're making money off it. That's unreal. 10-cent beer day back in the 50s. That's unbelievable. Yana, Dice, appreciate the follows. We need 7 more. 7 more follows. All right, we'll talk about Phillies, Kobe. I know you feel you're always getting ignored. We'll talk about Phillies in a moment. Keep those follows coming. We need 7 more. Beer Man, we need 6 more. Chris, 5 more. David, 4 more. 4 more follows. Run those numbers up, baby. Make some dreams come true. No to recorder wins. Okay, Mark Sarama, appreciate the follows. No, appreciate the follow. 1 more, baby. 1 more follow. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. Jay Garcia, Dalton, appreciate it. All right, run those up. Kool-Aid doubling down. Love it. Keep the follows coming. We're going to talk about Phillies. I'm going to share another free play from my SoBet here in a moment, but keep those follows coming. Hey, who knows? If we get enough, we might even share another. Who knows? Earn it. Earn it. And again, if you want all the plays, go to the profile, hit that link tree. Top link is SoBet. Get all my plays. But Phillies Brewers, we got Nola on the bump against Ashby. We don't know too much about Ashby this season, but he's been horrible in his 1 appearance. Okay? 3.2 innings, 2 Ks, 2.18 whip. Obviously, it's 1 terrible game, but yeah. If you have 50, you want to turn to 150, what do I pick? You try to turn it into 150 over a few different plays, and you slow your roll. Making $100 isn't going to change your life right now. Making $100 isn't going to change your life, and if you do that habit, you're going to run out soon. 50, you need it's a tiny bankroll. You need to do tiny plays. That's just how it works. Grind your way up, and that's it. Exactly, Alex. Let's go, baby. Anyway, so I definitely lean Phillies in this spot, but the Phillies bats haven't been crazy lately. So let me just see what kind of value we're getting. And keep those follows coming. Keep those follows coming. We're going to share a free play from the SoBet here in a moment if we keep those follows coming. But anyway, you're getting them at minus 168 on the money line, which like I'm rarely ever going to take, especially because you never know. If you take Phillies minus 1.5 at plus 120, maybe a half unit there would be okay. I'm definitely not doing the Phillies today. It's not one of my favorite plays, but like the best action in the game would probably be Phillies minus 1.5. Hope they blow up on Ashby. Ashby will probably, I don't think he sucks. Obviously, he sucked in that one game, but yeah. Does Pavetta get it done? He could, but keep those follows coming. I'm about to share this free play from the SoBet right now. Comment props if you want it to be a prop. Comment prop right now if you want it to be a prop. I rarely do -1. I'm never doing it, but rarely doing -1. Props if you want props. Props. All right, props. No prop. Let's go. Great vibes. Love it. Love it. I don't really like a Phillies over. I don't really like a Phillies over with Nola on the mound. Andrew says Maine. Saying props. Game, bro. Please, Nick. Alex, I know, right? Best money line of the day. All right, I already shared Mets first 5 minus 0.5 on the run line. I already shared that. We are going to do a prop today. We swept on our props yesterday. 3-0 day. 5 straight winning weeks on our props. If you want my plays, go to my profile. Hit the link tree. Top link is SoBet. You get in for less than $10 a month. And if you're already on SoBet and you're not getting the props, go to my profile, my SoBet profile on a web browser and hit that VIP props link. All right. We got 1 prop. The year the game already started. Can't do it. Can't do it. All right. I'll share a prop. Here we go. This is a line that's on like all the books. This is the line that should be on all the books. This is a prop. I'm going to tell you. Yeah, Giuseppe, it's less than $10 a month, which means less than 30 some cents a day. Less than 30 some cents a day. It's on SoBet. Go to my profile, hit the link tree. Top link is SoBet. You get all my plays for less than $10 a month. We went up over 41 units throughout May. We won our last 3 days in a row. You want to talk $10 a month? Let's send a Spotify subscription to make 41 unit profit. Nobody's doing it like we're doing it. And the reason I have my SoBet price so cheap is because I know if you follow my SoBet, for a month, which anyone can for $10, you're gonna make money. I also know if you're betting on sports, you got $10 a month, which means everyone can join, which means I can have the biggest sports betting community ever. Obviously, I'm trying to make money. Obviously, I just want to make a tiny bit of money from a ton of people, not a ton of money from a few people and feel shady about it. I want a tiny bit of money from a ton of people, and we can build the biggest community in sports betting, and we could do damage to Vegas. It's like managing a hedge fund. It's like leading an army into the war on Vegas. If you wrote to me yesterday on SoBet, you got the 3-0 prop sweep or the 2-1 main plays today. Drop some flames in the chat. I'm about to read off today's profile. Appreciate the follow. Let's go, Rio. It continues to be $10, and if you go for like a 6-month or a 12-month subscription, Jake, you get an even bigger discount. You can do 6 months for 50 or 12 months for 90. It is the cheapest sports betting subscription on the earth. You don't just get my plays. You also get access to the whole app, everyone else. You can filter by sport. You can filter by capper. You can do whatever you want. You get access to a bunch of different cappers, bunch of different sports, everything. Now listen. This is from the props today. James Paxton. Love it, chef. Love it. James Paxton. Rio, go to my profile, hit the link tree. Top link is SoBet. That's where you join. It's called SoBet. Hit the link tree on my TikTok profile. Top link is SoBet. James Paxton, Dodgers, over 3.5 strikeouts. The line is minus 123. The book is Caesars. We're risking 1.23 units to win 1 unit. James Paxton, Dodgers, over 3.5 Ks, minus 123 on Caesars, 1.23 units to win 1 unit. Paxton's over this line on half of his starts this year with 1 miss on a pitch count last game. He was pitching on only 4 days rest, so this time we're going to see an actual normal workload against a high strikeout rate team in Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh's K rate in 2024 is 25.8%. Yeah, you can just go on my profile on SoBet. Go to my profile on SoBet and you'll see my picks. It's 1 post with 3 picks. And then the VIP props, 1 post with 3 picks, including this one. Pittsburgh striking out 25.8%. Third highest in the last 30 days and second highest in the last 2 weeks at 29.5%. McCutchen loves to strike out. He loves it. He's obsessed with it. Pirates team strikes out a ton. Paxton K percent isn't too high, but the number's low enough against a Pittsburgh team that loves to strike out. Paxton should be going deeper into this game. We love that line. Minus 123 is great value. We got it on Caesars. At minus 123, we're risking 1.23 units to win 1 unit. Now, for everyone who's asking, where do I get the SoBet plays? Where do I sign up? Go to my profile. I know, Kev. Go to my profile. Here. Yeah, over 3.5 strikeouts. Go to my profile. Here on TikTok. Click the link tree. Top link is SoBet. Get on SoBet. Diogo, are you in Portugal? I might be there next month. Don't see any props on SoBet. Josh Poole, go to my profile. Go to my profile on a web browser and click the VIP props, and you'll see my props. Again, I know I've said this a million times, but just so everyone knows exactly where to go, you go to my profile here on TikTok. You hit the link tree. The top link is SoBet. That's where you get all my plays. We went up over 41 units in May. We went up over 41 units in May. We have 3 straight winning days. We're going for our 4th straight winning day. This is what we do. Don says, do I like St. Louis team over 3? Plus 0.5 first 5 innings. Let me look at it. St. Louis on the run line. St. Louis on the run line today. minus 150. Well, I guess first five. First five. Against the Astros, I don't love it, Don. I don't love it. I don't have action in that game. I know I assume you're looking for action in one of the early games. I don't love that. If anything, I would probably go. Yeah, I just don't love anything for that game, honestly. If you wanted to go plus 1.5 run line full game, that's not horrible. St. Louis's hitting has stepped up lately. They're definitely undervalued as a hitting team. You could take the over in that game as well. It's wind and it's offenses, but yeah. But I still think the first five under 5.5 is okay in that game. I'm staying away from the Boston game, but yeah. Skates game. First five minus 0.5. That is the first 5 innings run line. That is first 5 innings run line. Minus 0.5. So that basically what it means is they need to win the first 5 innings. If they're tied after 5 innings, it's a loss. Whereas first 5 innings money line, if they tied after 5 innings, it would be a push. But you just get a higher payout if you do run line as opposed to money line. Chris, appreciate the follow. Keep the follows coming. I'm gonna be honest. I've been yelling and yapping for too long. Voice is tired. I'm gonna hop off here in a moment. I'm gonna throw some honey down the gullet. I'm gonna get my voice rested up so I can yell at you later, and we can run back to live. But if you want all my plays, that's where they're at. Go to my profile here. Hit the link tree. Top link is Sobet. Get on Sobet. You get all my plays. It's just that simple. Get involved. Do it. If you got any questions, shoot me a DM. The free play I shared already is the Mets first five minus 0.5. That's a play. If you want my plays, go to my profile, hit the link tree. Top link is so that you get on for less than $10 a month. We went up over 41 units in May. We have 3 straight winning days. We're going for 4 right now. All right. Appreciate you all. Love all of you except for the ones I hate. Cheers.